Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This is Stone Savvy. Today I'm going to show you some tips on how I save money in my grooming products. You know, most of the grooming products that we use, such as toothpaste, gel, and lotion, are packaged pretty poorly. What I mean by that is most of them are packaged where you can't get all of the product that's inside of it out. Gel, for example, once you're finished with this, no matter how much you squeeze it out of there, there's still remaining product inside of it. And I can tell you that there's a lot more than you think is in there. Same thing with this type of lotion that my wife uses. This type of lotion that I use. It's kind of good because this is see-through of some sort, so you can put it against the light and see what level of lotion is left inside the bottle. And of course, toothpaste. How many times have you had a situation in which your toothpaste goes like this and it's gone? You know, my wife hates it when I squeeze in the middle because some of it goes here and goes up there. And she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. So I'm going to show you a way to get the most out of this bottle of toothpaste out. Okay, I think the best way to make this video is this angle here so that you can see what I'm doing on the counter of my bathroom. So first we're going to talk about is how to get the most out of the toothpaste. So as you can see, this is pretty much all gone. Right? And what you can do is use a credit card. You know, you don't have to see the information there, but something like this, like a platinum card, is really hard. You can squeeze from the bottom right here and squeeze the most of it towards the top, and you can get, I mean, at least about 15 to 20 U's out of that. What I do as well is after I get the most of this out, I actually cut it. I actually cut it here and still get more of it out. So with this right here, probably around at least 20 uses left. Okay? So that's how you do it. Now, my wife purchased this tool a while back, and this has been very useful for us. So this tool you can probably purchase from online like Amazon and use it. And what you do is you put it underneath here, right? And then as you use your toothpaste, you can push it up. And what it does is that it pushes up just like what the credit card does. Pushes it up here until it's gone. So again, you get about 20 uses out of this, probably, right? Next, lotion. This lotion right here is pretty full, but I've used the similar lotion for a little while now, and when this lotion goes down to about a quarter left right here, the suction inside this is no longer works, and no matter how much you suction that, it doesn't work. Another way I do it to get the rest of it out is I pop this off, the cap. I pop the cap off, and then I just kind of trying to, you know, get that out of there just like that. However, that's not very efficient. So what I do is I usually cut it about right here so that my finger can go all the way down to the bottom. I cut this about a week ago and it's almost gone in there, you know, and mind you, every time that I use this, I use it to lotion my arms, my legs, my body. So there's probably about 2 more or 3 more uses out of that. So I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Gels, something like this. After you've used about 3/4 of the way, most of it gets stuck inside because it's very gunky. So what I do is I cut it. I cut this bottle right here around here and then get the most of it out. So believe me, once you start having a hard time getting the gel out of there, there's still about a quarter left on there. It's about maybe about 5 to 10 uses. So that saves you a lot of money because we know how expensive these things are. These type of lotions that my wife uses, same thing, right? No matter how much you squeeze that in there, there's like nothing in there. But I can tell you, and I'm going to make an example of this, that if you open this, that there's a lot more left on there. So I want to make an example of this, and I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it right here, right? And I hope my wife don't get mad. But as you can see inside, if you can see that, there is a lot more lotion inside of it. You can see that's at least about 3 to 5 or 6 uses right there. And you know, this bottle of lotion here is about $15 to $20 now. Good smelling lotion. But as you saw, I was trying to squeeze that out of there and nothing was coming out. But if you open it, you can still stick your finger on there and use it. So this is very useful. So I'm going to leave this because my wife's probably going to use it later on. I'm going to leave it out here. All right, listen, thank you very much for watching, and I hope those tips will help you save some money in the future. If you have other tips, please don't forget to comment down below. Let everybody know what those tips are. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so every time that I upload a video, you'll get it. So thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later.